Okay. Who the hell reset all my sound settings? Who did it? Who? Who did it? I've been sitting here talking the whole time, and nothing's been registering. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you, OBS. I should have known. I should have known something was up because the desktop audio was reset to default. I should have known that the mic was screwed up too. Because of course it was. Hi everybody. Happy afternoon. Or good morning if you're on the West Coast. I hope you're okay, Matt. I hope everything's safe out there. I heard there's a wildfire and there's some crazy stuff going on, so hopefully everything's safe and good. But yeah, we're going to be playing some Genshin Impact today, and as you can see, it's raining and storming right now, so we're going to get out of the thunderstorm because that's bad. But we're going to be doing... Actually, let's go ahead and do our dailies. Let's get those out of the way. Teleport here. We're going to be hanging out with Tighnari today. We're going to be doing his story quest. Getting that done. 3.1 happened. So we have... It's a repeat, in case anybody's curious. You have Ganyu, Kokomi, and the weapons. You have 17 days, 2 hours, 54 minutes to roll for them. So use creator code Linsmward in the Genshin Impact store, the Epic Games store, to get your crystals, to get your privy gems, to get your wishes. They did release Dory as well. She's your new 4-star. She's an Electro Claymore. I might do the demo for her. I might not. We'll have to see how I feel about it.
In
I'm not rolling on this
as in
account.
business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Because there's somebody coming in 3.1 that I want, and I have a guarantee on them, so we're gonna do that. No, we are not spending money. I'll spend your money instead. How about that? Where are we going? Is there anything over here? Oh, holy shit, there's stuff over here. I don't think I ever knew that.
Hide this off the side!
Kamisato Suiyu!
Nowhere to hide. Hey!
Stabilize! This is order.
Just dead. I don't think I ever realized this cave was over here, or if I did, there was stuff that was going to hurt me in here, so... Yes, buddy, I know. It's very exciting stuff. Spin mine, it's fun. No. No, we are not spending my money. I am not buying. I'm not rolling on this account. I may roll on the other account, like do one hit, but I have no intention of rolling on this account. Why? Because, like I said, I have a guarantee. No! I'm gonna hurt you later, in-game. When we do Fortnite later, I'm going to... There are fire bows in the game. I can leg you. I can actually leg you in Fortnite right now. I hope you realize that. Oh wait, is it up? Alright, this is the one you have to go up to go down.
Cascade. I may have overestimated myself.
No, I just accidentally blew you up. That's okay.
Don't blink! Hey!
We'll fix it in a second.
Be still.
We're just gonna shoot right on past that thing. Why? Because we can. Goes both ways.
Solidify! The depths beckon.
Just like we rehearsed! Cut to the chase!
Are they all dead? Oh, there's one guy.
Incoming!
There's one little dude. Poor guy. No, Paimon, they can't swim.
I will have order.
There. I threw one into the water. Are you happy?
Don't blink.
There's supposed to be like this many that shows up.
Cascade.
There it is.
Stabilize. Kamisato on. Suiyu.
Holy Emma, help! With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Huh?
Where's the last one? Ding. Okay. So there should be one more up here by Wangshu, so we're gonna go heal real quick. Because you know I accidentally blew up by Yato. Oops. Oops. And then we're gonna go take care of this. Business in a marsh. Oh boy.
Quite a downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow.
Whatever am I going to do? This location, it's a real challenge to run it in here. Dio Marsh means a lot of silver grass, and where treasure lies, monsters will... Oh, oops. We're looking at the mill have cleared most of them out of the area, since then it's been mostly fine. But inexplicably, they seem to have made something of a resurgence recently. I know they would never come anywhere near the inn, but there's no denying that they're an eyesore, and if I even think so, I can't guarantee my customers will too. Are you free to help? It would be great if you could deal with a nearby monster for me. Sure. He finds our forthrightness refreshing. Yay. We're gonna be well compensated, chat. Where's the dog? Right there. Hi, buddy! Hi! I wish I could pet you, but they won't let me. Hi, buddy! Do we navigate to it? Do it? Hey, look at that. Sun comes out. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. I mean, they're just straight chilling out here, and...
Be still.
Don't blink! Hey!
You know, y'all could group up. That would help.
Gather.
Incoming!
Like, y'all could do the thing. You could just get together and just, you know, kind of condense a little bit. That would be nice. But no, you all have to stand away from each other and make this difficult. Is there anything over there? There's something being lit on fire over there. Casually looking for Zhao. Because it's one of these that he shows up, but I don't know which one.
Glad there weren't any poisonous mushrooms inside.
Do not see the Zhao. So, okay. How's it coming along? All clear? All clear. Great, thanks a lot. As promised, here's your payment. Fingers crossed we're in the clear for now. Pardon, who's the young gentleman? That's a question for the boss. Wait, did we miss Zhao? No! Did we miss him? Was that the one? No! That was the one. Crap. Oh, bummer. Wait, let me make sure. Commissions. Business in the marsh. Oh no, that was it! Shit. Wait, no. Oh, there's multiple different versions. Okay, so we have to clear out the things before he can, which I think is the one. Which I think is Zhao. I think you can find him. That's it, but he shows up. We'll have to see if I can get it again. I may put my commissions in Liyue just to see. Alright. Oh well. Bummer. Let's go to Sumeru and collect our stuff. And we're gonna twofold this. Hi, Catherine.
Traveler, you've come at a good time.
Wait, this sounds like another commission.
It is as you say. The commission this time around is of high importance. It pertains to the safety of the Avidia Forest's inhabitants.
Huh? What happened?
Not long ago, we received word that a section of the Avidia Forest seems to have become contaminated.
Contaminated? You mean a new withering zone?
I don't know about the specifics, but I hear that strange things are happening to people who cross through that region.
Strange things you say.
The Avidia Forest inhabitants won't leave their homes so easily. If we allow this contaminated region to expand, the consequences could be unimaginable. That's why I want to ask you to investigate the situation. Even if all you can do is stop the contamination from spreading, that will still save many people.
This is forest business. Maybe Tighnari will know something. Let's go find him.
Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Ding.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Let's take care of this business. All right. And away we go. Ooh, Spingle Spangle.
Marut, you must resist the power.
Power of temptation, you say? Temptation triggers love, but too much love triggers disaster. Luckily, I don't care too much for you. Who are they? Harut and Marut. They're in the shadows of nimble demons, free and unfettered creatures. They're also my cats. Then temptation and love are... Cats are curious creatures. They have many strengths, but curiosity is not one of them. Their curiosity and penchant for strandfish on the shore and trap birds on the ground. That means disaster for the fish and birds, no? But look at the kitties, they're so cute. Alright, so let us go find Tighnari, which means he's probably somewhere out here. I would bet. Just a thought. What do you think, chat? By the way, Rock, you probably want to check your OBS. Because my stuff was messed up, so... Ah, yes, there's the man right there. With a lady. He has a guest, chat.
This is where you've been, Tighnari?
Uh-oh.
That's...
Shh. Keep your voice down.
Tighnari, everything's spinning.
Yara!
Am I going to die? Tell Mom that I should have
Aw.
listened to her. And tell Suna that I'm sorry for breaking her toy. I didn't tell her because I was scared that she wouldn't play with me anymore.
Aww.
Tighnari, I heard that people turn into birds after they die. Is that true? I feel like I'm getting lighter.
Well, this just started off
What
dark.
happened? Tighnari, is he?
Okay, enough nonsense. You just have a small fever. Take your medication and rest. You'll be bouncing off the walls in no time.
Really? Then can you keep the thing about the toy a secret for now?
No can do. You're a big kid now. Once you've recovered, go and apologize. Keeping secrets to yourself won't solve anything.
Oh.
Hey, let me ask you something. I recall that you're usually pretty healthy. How did you get this sick all of a sudden?
I don't know either. Mom's been telling me not to play in the forest. I just wanted to look inside.
Inside
it's
what?
different from before. I got lost and went around in a huge circle. After I got out, I started feeling dizzy.
Could it be?
The contaminated region?
So that's how this whole mess happened. Anyway, go rest. No running around until I say so, got it? Traveler, Paimon, let's step out for now.
Mr. Forest Watcher, how is my son?
I gave him some antipyretics. Let him rest here for a while.
Anti what?
I told him that he would feel better after some medicine and rest, but I only said that to comfort him.
Oh shit.
His symptoms resemble a fever, but something else is causing them. They seem more akin to a disruption in his psyche. Antipyretics won't be of much use.
What do we do? Mr. Forest Watcher, you have to help him.
If memory serves, a plant called Vasanti grass can help soothe the mind.
Hey, we know what that
A
is.
small number grow in arid deserts. They usually look like shriveled weeds, but can be revitalized with a splash of water.
We know where to
They're
find that.
expensive and unable to grow in the Avidya forest's climate, so I don't have any on hand. I'll ask the caravans. Go find Kale, have her prepare medicinal tools and a set of traveling gear for me.
All right. Thank you.
Contaminated region, huh? Is that why you two are also here?
Yep.
Yep. Is it a new withering zone?
Doesn't seem like one. Whether you look at scale, internal conditions, or resultant effects, they're completely different. The only thing they have in common is that they aren't welcome. This nuisance made itself home in the Avidya forest, so I can't turn a blind eye.
We feel the same way.
All right. Let's contact the caravans first and purchase some Vasanti grass. We can also ask about the contaminated region. There's no time to waste. We have to move quickly. Let's go.
But we could just go talk to the R&R. They know where the Vasanti grass is. Why do we have to buy it? We know how to find it. I know where it is. Oh wait, why am I walking this in? We can just teleport. Right? Right, I knew that. Hey, look at that, we're so much closer now. Hey, buddy.
Excuse me. I'd like to purchase some Vasanti grass. Do you have any?
I'm sorry, Mr. Forest Watcher, but we've been closed for the past few days.
Closed? Now that's odd. It's my first time hearing you say something like that.
It's a long story. Some of our goods were stolen recently.
Oh no. By
They
whom?
were mechanical parts that we got from the academia. Although they're old models, they still fetch a good price on the market. Our caravans had to pull together Mora to afford those parts. Now that they've been lost, we'll likely come up short this trip. All the merchants talked it over, and we decided to raise the prices of our remaining inventory. Until this plan takes effect, none of us can privately sell anything.
I don't get it. If these goods are so important, then why not think of a way to get them back? Raising prices won't solve anything. At best, you're shoving the consequences of the robbery onto your customers.
Mr. Forest Watcher, it's not that we don't want to. It's just the thief disappeared into the deepest parts of the forest.
Oh?
We asked around, and apparently the forest has been very unusual as of late. Anyone who goes in experiences mental anomalies. We can't keep waiting out here for the thief to come out. All we could do is come up with another solution.
So the bandit hid in the contaminated region after stealing those mechanical parts. How many people were there in total? Were they not affected by the contaminated region?
That crook came from the contaminated region. As for how many, there weren't any people.
Huh?
No people?
What?
Even if I tell you, you might not believe me. Fine. The thief that stole our parts was a huge mechanical crab.
Oh, what are those?
What the heck? The Avidya forest has creatures like that?
Yes, Paimon, we've been fighting them. We've been hanging out with the R&R for the week. We've been, like, fighting them. Of course we have. But I'm more curious, is it that crap?
To be honest, I'd rather not think about it. It moved too skillfully to be new at this. It came out of nowhere. Before we could react, it swiped our goods and ran away.
And
We were
those,
all
they can
shocked.
run fast.
By the time we came to our senses, the thief was already long gone.
I see. If we help you retrieve your stolen goods, then business will return to normal?
Oh, but of course! Not only that, but you'll become one of our caravan's VIPs on all future purchases of any...
We'll just take the
Now,
grass.
Tell me something that's actually useful. Any leads on that mechanical crab?
Maybe one.
So
After our goods
sassy.
were stolen, we specifically got someone to assess the situation. If you're interested, you can go and talk to them.
Who?
All right, we'll go and have a word.
Honestly, I'm surprised, like, Tighnari didn't get tackled because he's right outside the gates of Sumeru City and they can never get, the Academia can't get him this close ever. So, like, I'm surprised they didn't see him and were like, oh my god, tackles. Anyway, hi, Akarsh.
After the goods were stolen, I made multiple inquiries with nearby caravans and residents. It turns out that many others have also been robbed by that crooked crab. However, the crab only seems to be interested in machinery. It doesn't even bat an eye at other valuables.
Yeah.
A caravan carrying a large amount of mora had an uneventful trip, but another caravan had a child whose metal toy was taken. Whatever the case, that thing is a scourge. We'll eventually think of a way to get rid of it.
I mean, I know how. I beat them up constantly, so it's all good. Abdo.
That mechanical crab is fast, strong, and a pain to deal with. 10 of us might not even be able to take that thing head on.
Have you dropped a meteor on it?
Didn't the Academia ban research on mechanical life forms years ago? Where
Oh.
did that thing come from? Our salaries even got slashed because of it. Who would have thought that that robber wasn't a human, but a mechanical crab? This is rough.
So that's an interesting little tidbit. They banned research on mechanical devices, but there's somebody in the academia, in the library, that's talking about mechanical research.
I heard from the caravanners that there have been a lot of robberies lately, but we haven't been affected. We don't normally see the mechanical crab, and it doesn't disturb our daily lives. It only shows up when the caravans are here, and it runs back to the contaminated region after it's done making a mess.
You haven't tried capturing it?
We have, but it's too agile and fast. However, we did unexpectedly learn something the last time we tried to capture it. It apparently lives in the deepest part of the forest, so instead of immediately moving its spoils, it first hides them nearby. Once its stash grows large enough, it moves everything in one go. You'll have to move fast if you want those goods back.
It has a horde.
How are things? Did you make any progress?
We learned of its behaviors, but much still remains unclear. Assuming normal operational status, mechanical constructs generally act according to their given commands. If I were its owner, I'd command it to steal more valuable things. Or the mora you made. That would be the most efficient method. But it only goes after mechanical components. This doesn't make any sense.
Right. It's really weird.
So, you all found a way to retrieve our goods?
Do you have any more mechanical parts with you?
Yes, I still have a small bag of samples. They weren't taken since I keep them on me at all times. Oh, are you planning to...
Yeah, we need bait, dude.
Under constant external conditions, organisms rarely initiate changes in their habits. Here's what we know so far. It has a mechanical composition, it lives in the contaminated region, and it comes out to steal mechanical components. If we have said components, we can lure it out, capture it, and then make observations for further conclusions. Well, chatting like this won't get us anywhere. We're only wasting time.
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our goods back, the caravans will reward you generously.
We just need
We
grass,
don't need
dude.
anything in return, but I'll be keeping this bag. I may have other uses for it later. We'll also need to borrow a sumpter beast. Our act has to be convincing if we want the crab to fall for it.
Oh, yeah, no problem at all. If it means getting our things back, you can even borrow me to do whatever you need.
I'll have to decline that offer. Anyway, we'll use the mechanical components and sumpter beast to pose as a transiting caravan and lure out the crab. Once it appears, capture it. I leave the timing to you.
Don't worry, we're professionals.
And how would you like me to do that? Exactly. I don't have the ability to catch this stupid thing.
Oh, trading sure is dangerous. Not only do you have to contend with the wits of others, but you have to be ready to deal with anything and everything.
So kind of going back to that whole mechanical research was banned thing. So that dude is investigating the giant, like the ruin golem. So is his research illegal? Like, do we help him do something illegal? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time in this game, but because and like the whole Pyrcavicus stuff, did that get banned because of Pyrcavicus, or did it get banned because of somebody else? Because Dotori's research also centered around the mechanical devices, and he went psycho. Or maybe he was always psycho. I don't know. Since it's not gonna trigger. We are the place where the robbery should... Ah, there we go.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter, the goods were likely stolen somewhere around here.
Then let's get to it. We'll definitely capture that criminal crab.
Okay. We'll start from here and have the sumpter beast with the components on board lead the way. This sumpter beast isn't familiar with us yet, so be calm and take your time with it.
The sumpter beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it. Why'd it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry. The caravanners grew disheartened after their goods were stolen, so they probably didn't feed their animals as scheduled. Let's...
All right, it's moving again.
It just takes off. Oh.
Did you hear something?
Yes, crab.
Ah! Is that the mechanical crab the caravan was talking about? It's charging straight at us!
It looks strong. Be careful.
We got this.
This is order.
Nowhere to hide.
Go! Write this on for sign.
The depth beckon.
Speed of light.
Stabilize.
Aww.
Just try to escape this time, you naughty caravan robbing crab! Hey, playing dumb won't save you. Spill it! Why are you stealing so many mechanical parts?
It doesn't seem to understand us.
It doesn't seem capable of comprehending complex questions. Keep an eye on it. I'll search around the area for the caravan's goods. I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts, but they don't belong to you. Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. Any objections?
It looks sad.
You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? How about you help us with something? If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a reward.
It reacted!
Does it understand us?
We can't be certain yet. Its excitement may be a simple programmed response upon seeing mechanical components.
Okay, so you want the crag to lead us into the contaminated region?
That's right. The contaminated region has a large and currently expanding perimeter, so it would be difficult to conduct a thorough search. If we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless pigeons. Also, our new friend here seems to be full of secrets. I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and I have a hypothesis of my own. So to be absolutely safe, it would be best to have a guide lead the way.
Paimon gets it now. Does this scuttler understand what you're saying?
It doesn't have to, as long as it isn't hostile towards us.
Oh, I can take care of that.
I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can simply follow along.
It seems to be really happy.
Listen to me. Wait for us here. No running off. We'll be back soon. If you're still here when we return, I'll give you another mechanical part as a reward. Understood?
Does that count as understanding us?
I'm not sure, but our priorities are to retrieve the mechanical components and to purchase Vasanti grass to make medicine with. We should return, but before we do, we need to set up a few traps. Can't have that crab escaping.
Okay. I don't think I've ever looked at one of these when it's not trying to kill me. What's really interesting is that these also have they're like a level of sentient that they're establishing with this, which just makes Tighnari that much more interesting, because not only can these machines run on their own power source, like their own independent power source, but they don't seem to have like any kind of recharge time, and they can just assumably run for forever in most cases, unless they become damaged or something else happens to them. Like, I'm really curious how these like actually recharge, because like it's kind of brilliant, honestly, that they can just run, and now they're somewhat sentient. Which makes me feel like such an asshole, because I've just been kicking the shit out of these things this whole time.
Oh! Oh! These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back for us!
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all so very much. I don't know how I can repay you.
Yes, you do.
Wait, didn't you want to purchase Vasanti grass?
Yup.
Don't worry about the price. They're on the house. How many
Nice.
do you need?
2 is enough.
All you have. Everything.
No, that won't do. Here, I'll throw in some more.
No need. I've already received a reward from you.
Reward? You mean that bag of mechanical parts? They aren't worth much compared to this merchandise.
But those parts are very useful to me. Just like the Vasanti grass. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed in return. We're even. Oh, and before we go, just a reminder, the forest has an intricate and biodiverse ecosystem. Even if there were no mechanical crabs, other dangers are still present. Take caution on this route.
Noted. Thank you all ever so much.
You're welcome.
Let's return to the village. The earlier we can give the child medicine, the sooner he'll start feeling better.
Priorities. What are y'all doing?
In the end, the goods got stolen because you all didn't guard them properly.
Uh-oh.
You're not wrong, but it's not entirely our fault. No one said we'd have to go up against a mechanical crab. You guys are in charge of caravan affairs, yet you didn't scout the trade route beforehand. Hey, you. Here to help us settle this?
I'm still more interested in the whereabouts of that mechanical crab.
Thank you all for your help. If it weren't for you, we would have lost a fortune.
Okay. Alright, so let's go do the thing in the forest and then we go back to the crab. Hey, it's Kale.
Oh, hi there, Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me to help grind the medicine?
No need. A precise dosage is required this time, so I'll do it myself.
Oh, okay.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication to the child.
Aww.
He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I don't think he finds me very approachable.
It's the sass, honey.
I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler, give me a hand.
Okay.
How is he? Doing any better? I feel like he's doing a lot better, and his temperature is returning to normal. That's wonderful! Oh yeah, he asked me to tell you that Suna came by earlier, and he told her everything about the toy. Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank you. Can I ask what happened?
It's nothing. Did you prepare the traveling gear I asked you to?
Of course I did! Are you going somewhere far away?
Yes, we're going to the contaminated region. Judging by its size, we will likely have to stay overnight. I'm leaving everything to you while I'm gone.
Huh? But I can't even begin to compare to you.
Many things are learned by doing. And once they've been done, you'll realize they weren't as difficult as you once thought they were. Deal with problems as you yourself see fit. You don't have to emulate me.
I don't think you can.
That's right! You'll do great, Kale.
She doesn't have the sass.
Alright, then I'll do my best. Master, Traveler, Paimon, take care of yourselves.
Which is not necessarily a bad thing. Like, she's actually way nicer than him in a lot of cases. They're a good balance. Don't worry, everything will be fine with Tighnari around.
You put too much confidence in me. Anyway, like you said, things will likely be uneventful.
We're
Let's
following a
return and
giant
find that
mechanical crab. I doubt they will be uneventful. That is a bad choice of words. Into the hinterland. I want to do this first. I'm curious about something.
Gather!
Incoming! Speed of light!
Stabilize!
Don't blink! With
That didn't unlock. Interesting. Which means that there's probably something back behind that thing. Yep.
Solidify!
Incoming!
And it still didn't unlock. There we go. Overcomplicated for the sake of
It's important to
overcomplication.
replenish your supplies often when you're out in the wild.
Alright, let's go deal with the crab. Which... it better still be here. It's gone. He left.
We're here. This should be... Huh? Where's the crab? Did it secretly scuttle away?
The traps weren't triggered, so it should still be here. Odd.
Oh, there he is. It's here.
You honored our agreement and waited here until we returned. As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another mechanical part. Keep it safe. I'm not giving you another one if you lose it. Glad you're satisfied. If you want more mechanical parts, take us deeper into the contaminated region. I want to see what happened there. What caused the Avidya forest to become like this?
I'm trying to figure out what they mean by the contaminated region, because like we've been like all over this place and we haven't found anything. So
this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. Oh, it definitely looks different from normal. It's like really creepy and suffocating.
Do you feel unwell at all?
no, I'm doing okay so far.
Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental power confers a degree of resistance against the contaminated region's influence.
How do you know that?
I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation, but I've conducted quite a few controlled experiments. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal?
They're glowing.
This flower species is formally known as the Sumeru rose, but it is also known as the ley line lodestar. They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. Excessive brightness indicates a dangerous level of ley line activity in the surrounding area.
Good to know.
From the looks of things, the ley lines around here are already out of control.
You're saying the contamination here is coming from ley lines?
Why are the ley lines out of
I can't confirm
control?
that right now, but I think that is the case. Let's take another look around and see if we can discover more clues.
I'm gonna take that with me, just in case we need it. And that one.
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire time.
The crab ate 'em.
The birds used to chirp really loudly, and there were a lot of foxes.
This contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley line energy, which is probably the root cause of the patient's cognitive disturbances. Some animals have keen awareness. They sensed something abnormal in this area and fled.
Leaky ley lines sure can cause a lot of damage, huh?
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions, we also gradually habituate to our surrounding environment. Climate, temperature, humidity, intensity of ley line energies. When people live under fixed conditions, they reach a sort of homeostasis with their environment. This equilibrium is broken when the surrounding environment abruptly changes, causing people's bodies to react in abnormal ways. If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However, the average person cannot adapt to changes in ley line energy, and so they fall ill.
I see.
Then why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are, but she and I are fine because our elemental capabilities allow us to adapt to this kind of change. Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. The only one who can freely traverse this place is probably the mechanical crab. That's about it for the investigation. Help me find an open space. I want to test something.
Install a purification device. Ooh, do we have to go up?
Environment, no wind. Target parameters, normal. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What the hell is that?
What's this?
A purification device that I made. It can absorb excess ley line energy and temporarily stabilize an area.
What a neat thing! Let's set up more and cover the entire region!
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once this contamination is present, it isn't something that a few purification devices can fix.
We're gonna have to fight something.
Purification devices have their limits. At best, they can only prevent the contaminated region from expanding temporarily. If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the ley line effluents, we'll need to tackle the source.
At the heart of the contaminated region?
That's right.
Huh? The mechanical crab is acting a little strange.
It's scared.
Something's approaching.
Uh-oh.
So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, the monsters that had left are starting to return.
Those are crocodiles.
Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification device.
I'll be fine.
Whew. That's all of them.
There are only two. Oh, look, it's friends! He has friends!
Hey! Where are you? Wait for us! Let's hurry and keep up!
We should be slightly worried about this, by the way.
The mechanical crab went that way! Let's keep up!
Help! Help! Gather! Yeah!
Forward Amber! Help!
But these are his friends. I don't want to kill his friends.
Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Hey!
Be still.
On the plus side, we have lots of, like, mechanical parts for you now, buddy. Desar?
Spare me! Please spare me!
Hey! Are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you up.
Okay.
Who are you all? What happened to those mechanical monsters?
We beat them
Don't worry,
up.
we took care of them.
Oh, good. That's good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
Nah, he's cool. He's with us.
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad guy.
I feel like we should name
heard
it.
you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
What's a good name for a mechanical crab?
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna partner up with the other mechanical monsters and kill me. Do you know what's inside the forest? It's all crawling with mechanical freaks. I just came here to pick herbs. But I accidentally went into the contaminated region and almost died. I gotta get out of here. Ah, yes. Yes. I have to escape.
Well, leave. Bye.
Be careful. These mechanical life forms are up to no good. It'd be best if you stayed far, far away from them.
They seem chill.
No wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the existence of mechanical life forms. Those things should be annihilated.
Are you okay?
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. He's been inside the contaminated region for too long.
So hit him with elemental
We've
power.
purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. At that point, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will return him to normal.
It looks like it's expecting something?
So you think you did a good job and want a part as your reward?
It's so hard to understand.
Alright, regardless of what you're thinking, you did some real good this time. That's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need any help with it?
Oh, it knows another word.
Not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going through your owner's mind when he made you, I wonder? You're like a giant mechanical crab on the outside and a fluffy little hamster on the inside. And also, how do you feel about that person saying that you're as evil as the other mechanical life forms?
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding only towards matters related to mechanical components. Help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. As for why it, or rather its owner, is collecting so many components, I'm not sure. It's getting late, so let's set up camp for the night. We'll explore further tomorrow, after a night's rest.
Interesting. So I'm kind of wondering if the crab's programming has been altered? Or another theory is, what if all of the mechanical devices that we're seeing are set up as some that were like originally helpers in Conrian society? Because we've been told that the machines and everything like that were all designed as weapons, and they certainly can be used as weapons, right? Like we see that, but we also now know that there was a divide in Conry itself between the Abyss and people who were not for the Abyss. So what if some of the devices that we're fighting and seeing and all of that were designed for other purposes, and then they were bastardized by the Abyss for war purposes? It's just a thought. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick hydration break because I'm out of water, so I'll be right back. So everybody think on that for a second. Hold on.
I'm sure I've forgotten something. Not to worry, I'll simply send someone to fetch it. As soon as I remember what it was.
Let's set up camp, everybody.
Hey, over here. Come on, you big lummox. Raise your head and look up.
Hey! I will throw something at you.
Let's set up camp here.
Alright, Paimon also thinks it's a good spot.
We have the high ground.
Any particular reason?
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious food.
A very Paimon reason.
You're not wrong, but the primary reason for choosing this place is because its higher elevation keeps us away from the water vapor below. Rainforests are very wet. You should always be careful when spending the night in damp places. For the next tasks at hand, let's divide and conquer. I'll set up the tent, you'll be in charge of making the fire, and Paimon will forage for edibles nearby.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
Leave it to Paimon. Paimon's a pro.
I'm not expecting that much. Just do what you can. That's right. You can use rushes to start a fire in the wilderness. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside is that they produce a lot of smoke.
Traveler, Tighnari, Paimon couldn't find any food.
Oh, she's so upset.
I didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. They were all sort of weird-looking mushrooms, but Paimon didn't know which ones were edible.
Technically, all of them.
Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaves on top suddenly started moving. It freaked Paimon out.
Oh, she's getting high.
Those were probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to evade predators. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did they know that you were more scared than they were. Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. I'll forage for food.
I have food. Oh, he brought us food.
You found some already.
You have my gratitude. Good crab.
Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts again.
Sorry, no part this time. That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage of the system. I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time.
Are you running low on parts?
That is one reason.
It looks really sad.
Should we pet it?
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something. All right, here's another for you. I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight. You two can sleep first. I'll wake you up later.
We need lookouts?
Yes. Even though most animals fled because of the ley lines, we can't completely let down our guard. It's settled then. I'll set up some pest-repelling devices so poisonous insects don't come crawling into the tent.
Wait, what?
Have a good night.
What?
Not too good, though.
What? No. Go back. What? What do you mean poisonous insects? What the hell are you talking about? Where are there poisonous insects here? Nobody told me about that. What? What?
You're still awake?
Yes. You dropped lines about poisonous insects. I need you to explain yourself. Sir? Sir. Fine, I will go in the tent. Does it matter where I rest? Does it matter?
Paimon's getting sleepy. Is this because of the ley lines?
No, it's probably because of the
It's been a
incense.
while since we camped outside like this.
We have a teapot. We could just go in the teapot.
This is like when we just started adventuring together. Nighty-night.
awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well?
Very well. I'm still a little sleepy.
You have to maintain constant vigilance in dangerous places like this. Yawning all the time like that is no good. If you can't stay awake, it's okay. Go sleep some more. I'm not tired yet.
I can manage.
Really? You don't need to push yourself. I'm used to staying up all night because many plant and animal species can only be observed during nighttime. Speaking of which, have you seen the crab? It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went.
Are you wary of it?
So you can tell. My suspicion is less towards the crab and more directed to its unrevealed owner. A ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Someone probably disrupted the natural flow of the ley lines. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical lifeform research for years, so the origin of these creatures is very suspect.
Well, I know where they're from. The academia previously conducted research on mechanical life forms?
Topics related to mechanical lifeforms were popular in the Spontama for a time. Some of my juniors had also thrown themselves into such research. They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create a new and practical lifeform that could help humanity conquer nature.
Dottore.
However, no matter which modules or parts are installed, a machine is innately a construct that receives and executes commands. They can never possess self-awareness like us or other living organisms. In their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological life forms, zealous researchers performed unregulated vivisections
Dottore.
and other absurdly cruel experiments on animals. Research on mechanical life forms was thus banned. The irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. Who knows? Maybe this subject will be unbanned in a few years.
Do you not like this area of research?
That's a difficult question to answer. I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers' attitudes.
Anything in particular, or because the conquest of nature is bad?
It's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the Veluca Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The blood of my people were born from this symbiotic relationship. So to me, all life is important. To understand life, you must first respect it. Life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be wielded like a scepter. These are the points of contention I have with some researchers, and why I left the academia. By placing yourself above other life forms, what kind of results do you expect to get from researching pure life with impure intentions?
I understand what you mean.
Really? Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Hey, buddy!
Coffee? Did you prepare this for us?
Looks like it wants a reward again.
All right. Seeing that you're working so hard to help out, I'll give you another part. You're not planning on using it. Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power. All right. Suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but I'm about to go to sleep. Leave it with her. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Sorry. Paimon slept through the entire night.
It's okay.
Really? You're not mad?
No.
Don't worry. Paimon will be sure to stay awake next time.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. Quick question. Do you feel off at all?
I'm a little dizzy.
Me too. The farther in we go, the closer we get to the source of the ley line effluence. We'll be heading out earlier today. I'll take down the tent.
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame. Also, retrieve the pest-repelling devices from last night. We don't want to affect the ecosystem here.
Oh no, we want the poisonous bugs to die.
Take care of the fire.
I'll retrieve the pest-repelling devices.
All right. Let's meet back here later.
How do you put out a fire?
Water.
Guess it'll have to wait until we return.
What's going on?
I also just remembered that I forgot to apply essential oil to my tail. You probably noticed that it isn't as glossy as usual.
Wow. Nope, I don't see it.
Perhaps one night doesn't make too much of a difference. I'll make a new blend when we get back. It should make up for last night. I should have some leftover herbs from last month.
This man's out here in the middle of the forest worrying about his tail.
All right. It's about time to head out. As we go further in, we may encounter more berserk machines. The effects of the ley lines will also increase. If you're struggling, it would be wise to avoid conflict. Try to conserve as much energy as possible until we reach the source of the contamination.
Okay. Okay. We're just going to do what he said, and we're going to avoid conflict.
As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Hi! Don't blink! Cut to the chase!
Hyper balloon.
Cascade.
Uh-oh.
Speed of light!
What's up ahead? Oh look, someone's been surrounded by hilly churls.
It stopped here.
Upon closer inspection, the plants here are really different. Ley line energies are also stronger here. This may be the place we've been looking for.
I mean, would
Ready
that be?
yourselves. We're going in.
Would the smoke be any indication? Enter the areas. Okay. The contamination source. Do I need fire? I don't think so. I don't want to take her out because it's such a good murder like dynamic, but you know what? We're fine. I have 3 90s and a 70. We'll be good. We'll be completely good. Oh, we get Tighnari. Okay, cool.
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. They made this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take
Any
care of them
five?
quickly.
Kamisato Ari. Suiyu. Gather. Order guide you.
With sword comes shadow. Huh? Ha!
Since we get to run around as him. What is that? Well, that can't be good.
What is this?
I've never seen a machine like this before. I don't feel too well.
Leyline energy is spilling out from here. This device, it's extracting energy from the ley lines without end. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be able to repair themselves if their flow is perpetually disrupted like this.
That's terrible! We have to stop it! Let Paimon see. Paimon doesn't see controls anywhere!
I'm starting to get dizzy.
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in ley line energy, which may cause irreversible damage to your body. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this thing off.
But you're also vulnerable to the ley lines, right? We're staying. We can't leave you here by yourself.
Then let's look for it together. If there is no control unit here, then there must be a trapdoor somewhere.
Follow the crab.
You know where it is? Hey, wait for us!
Wait, I didn't go back and check. This is where we came from, right? Yes. That's where we came from. Make sure there's no, like, chests or anything here. Also, he's got his weapon. Really noblesse. Interesting. Crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge. He's got a dendro damage bonus. Okay, right, interesting.
What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
Is that the crate where he puts the crab? Why are there cages here? What's going on?
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that machine now! Why aren't you saying anything? Too ashamed?
I don't think they're alive.
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. What exactly happened here? Almost forgot about you. Here, this is the last one.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, this place was a laboratory. We should find a repository of research documents if we keep going. The file room will definitely give us some clues, so let's go take a look. Maybe we can piece together what happened here.
Oh look, he has this little horde. Look, he has a little stash.
Wow! It's huge in
This place is a natural hiding spot with how hidden it is. The pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Wow.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recording used for an experiment, and based on its serial number, it's from 2 years ago.
Handy.
Tape recording?
Yes, the Spontama created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final production into a tape. However, these devices are expensive to make and aren't entirely stable. That's why they are only used in some laboratories and do not see wider usage.
Come on, let's watch it.
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. Goes in there. Ah, okay, this should do it.
Karkata? Karkata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone?
Aww.
There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils at the Academia. Oh, you're also quite happy. Karkata, do you know what we're about to do? Yes, I thought not. Listen up, Karkata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will be unlike anything else that exists. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. A steel-cast heart that will beat forever, and a brain of myriad components that can think like mine. Inspiration from the ruins and the research that the Academia had banned. I hope everything can start anew from this place. When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a boring machine, but a truly living being. It's fine. You will understand. One day, you will understand me.
Karkata is the mechanical crab, right?
Yep.
And that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to prove something to the Academia?
Banned research.
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui. He was expelled from the Academia for researching mechanical life forms.
Junior researcher?
Junior researcher?
Yeah? What's wrong?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering, doesn't Abatui look older than you?
He is, but academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago, so subsequent students generally considered me as their senior.
Oh.
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people always dragged me into pictures. I felt like some kind of animal on display. That isn't important. Let's go and see if we can find other tape recordings.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Which okay, so now I'm wondering if, like, because I think what the crab is speaking, Karkata is I think what they called it, is speaking, I think, ancient Tighnarian, so, or a level of it. Oh shit. I didn't mean to drop him, I swear! So I wonder if we learned its language, if it could understand us, because I don't think the machines are capable of learning our language. Get up there.
Look, look! Paimon found another tape! A date is written on it. Let Paimon see. Oh, it's from a half a year ago!
That's quite the time gap. I wonder what happened in between.
Stuff. Shenanigans.
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue with my set parameters?
Aww.
All right, there you go. Water entered the Keela and caused it to short circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the ganglion. Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. I swapped in some new parts, so you should be all right now. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. We're tight on money right now, so we don't have a lot of parts or power to spare. I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Yesterday, I dreamed that you could talk. Aren't the bunch at the Academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension of statistics? They were blown away when they saw us talking with each other. Too bad it was just a dream. Forget holding a conversation with me. You're so simple that you probably wouldn't even notice if I died.
Aww.
Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
After Abatui left the Academia, everyone lost contact with him. I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical life forms. Instead, he had holed up here and continued his experiments.
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Karkata's broken parts. Why would he mess with ley lines?
He mentioned something about power.
Let's keep looking around. Following the serial numbers, the next recording should be here. The writing is sloppy. Perhaps his state of mind had changed. There's also an undated tape in the wrong spot. Doesn't seem like Abatui put it there.
Maybe Karkata helped him with sorting.
It's hard to say. These are the last 2 tape recordings. Let's watch them.
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking about something. Today might become a special day. In my recent experiments, I successfully gave you a living being's instincts. When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command and proactively recharge or replace your parts. That is a very dangerous thing. And today, I did something even more dangerous. I've officially activated the 3rd generation ley line extractor. The ley lines will serve as our power source from now on. Conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of power. Even if I scrimped and saved, the more I have wouldn't last for long. I'm also getting tired, Karkata. I don't know what's driving me to continue with this research anymore. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I want to turn you into a living, breathing, and talking being. I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me.
But it can.
All you can do is execute limited responses based on preset commands or keywords. Karkata, I wish you could speak to me, even just once. Yes, you cannot understand me, so you cannot answer me either. It is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue my experiments. Life goes on, and I have to as well. I don't have any other choice. This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here, to simulate the brain's thalamus. Ah, of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Karkata, come help me. Strange. I feel weak. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off. If we let them recharge indefinitely, they'll go out of control. Right. I never input a command to shut down the extractor, so you don't understand what I'm saying. In the end, it's just like the Academia said. Mechanical life forms only bring danger. My research... Was there any point to it at all? I'm sorry, Karkata. In the end, I still wasn't able to turn you into a true mechanical life form.
I see. So the ley line effluence was an accident. After Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and continuously drew out power from the ley line extractor. This eventually resulted in severe damage to the ley lines.
Then Karkata...
Paimon understands. Then why didn't Karkata go haywire like the other machines?
Because Karkata is different from the other machines.
Uh-huh.
Structures similar to living organisms, the ability to cry and laugh, and capacity for independent thought. To Abatui, only a machine with these features could be considered a mechanical life form. Perhaps only by building such a machine could he have the Academia acknowledge his protracted research. But if he had slowed down and saw Karkata as a friend instead of an experimental product, he would have noticed. Karkata can't speak. And yet it cares about Abatui far more than it does about itself.
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit. But before that, we have a more urgent task at hand.
Like shut the shit down?
First, let's find the control unit for the ley line extractor and shut it down.
Okay, so the crab is unique in being completely sentient.
One with the forest. More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze.
It's cool, though. Follow the cheese, 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 follow the cheese. Am I supposed to go up? So this is where we came from. This is where we went. Follow this around. So how are we supposed to get up? It's gotta be here, right? Yes. It's like it's a giant circle, so there's gotta be an answer here somewhere. A bubble?
Below below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. Wanna try jumping down?
Solidify!
Hi!
Enshroud! Ha!
Don't blink!
Stabilize! The depths beckon.
One with the forest. Ha! Ha! Sa! I hear everything!
Press this on the side!
Gather! This is order.
Can't see?
Cut to the chase.
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor should also shut down.
So simple.
Without an external force damaging the ley lines, they should start to slowly repair themselves. Oh, but I bet you two are more worried about Karkata. Let's head back.
Yeah, we have to take care of the crab. Even though we just murdered like a bunch of his brethren. That's fine, right? Like everything's cool. But it's still interesting because the machines do possess a level of sentience, even if they're not fully. So again, I still wonder if like the machines were originally designed for another purpose and wait, where does this go? Or is this where we came from? That's the extractor, okay. And they were bastardized by the bad guys in Conria to do their things. Karkata, honey. Oh, it's trying to fix him. Oh, it's trying to give him a new heart. Oh. Oh no, he doesn't understand.
So, Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Karkata is unable to understand the concept of death. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned, and how that restored it to an operational state. It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a small child that imitates what adults do.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But it can't repair its owner, no matter how hard it tries.
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair Abatui. No one knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia. It might have been possible to achieve this with ancient technology, but no one has been able to do the same with modern tools.
Karkata? Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tighnari says you're awesome!
Aww, it's not responding.
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time, nor has it replaced its severely damaged parts. It's a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long.
No! Karkata
I'm going
died?
to confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Come with me.
No, we fixed the crab.
Let them be alone for a while.
No, we fixed the crab. We're saving the crab. No, we fixed the crab. I want to fix the crab. No. I don't want to leave it here. Can I bring it with me? Hoyo, how could you do this to me? I don't want to leave him. But again, the concept of recharging. So they do recharge. How do they recharge? Explain!
The ley line extractor has ceased operations.
Oh, good.
Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence's source has been stopped. The purification devices will handle the rest. Moving on, those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the dangers of entering the contaminated region, and for symptomatic individuals to find Kale.
Karkata, Abatui's research.
According to the Academia's policies, we need to bring everything back. Research materials related to mechanical life forms will be destroyed, and Karkata will be disassembled and sealed away.
What the heck?
No!
You two should return first. I'll take care of things here.
No, I will fight you. We are
Although
not
we've stopped
disassembling the
source of
crab.
the effluence, the ley line energy in the air exceeds normal values. Your bodies won't be able to hold up if you continue to stay here.
Well, neither will yours.
But...
Listen, the traveler hasn't rested very well, right? Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You're not familiar with this research after all, so you won't be of much use here. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and then get some sleep. We can discuss matters tomorrow. Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical life form research, the better.
Alright. Then... let's go back to Catherine.
What was that about the other place?
Why are you still here?
Because I'm gonna fight you about the
I'll
crab.
take care of this. Go and report to the Adventurers Guild, and then get some rest.
No, I will fight you over the crab. You don't understand. I will. I'm gonna get my chest. And then we're gonna fight. You can't disassemble him. You can't. I'm trying to figure out what he said though about Paradis Dahat. What he said about this. I'm trying to figure out. I missed the line. So are we supposed to go here? Can somebody go back and grab that and tell me what it said? Because it said that he pointed something out about this place, but I'm not sure what he said. And so before I finish this, I want to make sure that, like... I don't do something I'm not supposed to do and miss something. I need the, like the screen in the quest where it said, the black screen at the end where it said he points out something about the, where I'm at. It went too fast. I wasn't able to see it. I was screaming about the crab. Could you just, like, screenshot it? Please?
Quite a downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow.
This man is very upset over here.
Have you considered the possibility that there's something wrong with your projections?
I asked Mr. Hazam about my term paper and just got a glare for him. Was it the same question you asked him about last time? Yes, I have adjusted the lighting conditions, but I still can't get the desired outcome. When I asked him, he just said something, you ran too far, you should go back and check. But as I've confirmed over and over again, the original idea couldn't meet the requirement on the fruit's sweetness. I think you might have misunderstood. Is it possible that there's something wrong with your projections? Huh? Are you saying that it was all wrong from the start? I mean, could be. How long ago? I don't know. A couple minutes, maybe? It's probably gone.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Shush! I'm looking for something. Just hang out with your silly friend in the rain. It's fine. Let's see. Oh, we're supposed to meet him there. Okay, alright. So we're supposed to meet him here. Alright, cool. Never mind. I found it. Never mind. Thanks.
Anyway, so the contaminated region turned out to be a ley line effluence deep in the forest. Things are already getting back to normal.
I see. Thank you for your hard work. Once the excess ley line energy dissipates from the air, we should be able to make an announcement for residents to resume their normal activities. This is the stipulated reward. Please accept it.
Is Karkata going to be sent back to the academia? It's already damaged, but Paimon feels sad thinking about it getting disassembled.
Me too. Can it travel with us?
Oh, then how about we find Tighnari tomorrow and ask him not to do that?
I'll take it with me. It can travel with me.
Paimon really wants to go right now, but
I appreciate you looking for it. Thank you, Rock.
Tomorrow. We'll probably make him mad if we go now, huh?
Probably.
Alright then, we'll find Tighnari tomorrow and tell him not to disassemble Karkata.
How about I just don't like you later? How about that? Thanks. Going back to watching football. Wow, he's not even paying attention to the stream. He's just watching football.
I'm all for work-life balance.
I see how it is. Okay, so I think we're supposed to go. Texas is hanging with Alabama? Well, that's good. I still have your sound on. Oh wait, it's the next day. You can hear me. I see how it is. Rock doesn't care about my stream. He's not paying attention. He's not mad about the crab. I see how it is.
How are you feeling? Sleep well? We should go find Tighnari. How do you think we should ask him?
They're only up 1? Wow, Texas actually has a team this year. Go figure. Alright, where's our dude? I'm gonna have to fight him to save the crab. Oh, I think he's up in the greenhouse.
Tighnari!
Oh, right. I have it on.
Shh, keep your voice down. The lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Thymilaceae, has a strong anticonvulsant effect. Can be made into an anesthetic powder.
Good to know.
Extrapolating from these two datasets, it would be particularly potent against Piscine species. Hey, make sure you're getting all this down.
Yeah, I'm taking notes. Karkata!
Karkata?
Oh, I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of noise, but your shouting is making my ears ring.
You didn't disassemble Karkata?
Why would I do that?
But Paimon thought you said, according to the Academia's policies...
Yo, he doesn't like the Academia, though.
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. Fine. I suppose I wasn't clear enough about this yesterday.
Rude.
What I meant was, according to the Academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That's why we can't let the Academia discover that place.
So the real reason you stayed back was to...
Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Karkata. During my time at the Academia, I took an elective course at the Spantama. Who knew it would prove useful one day? We then buried Abatui together. After organizing the research materials, I kept some as a souvenir. Most of it was burned to hide the evidence.
Ah!
I'm not with the Academia, so what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher of the Avidya Forest. I have a duty to protect all life in the forest. All life brought forth in this world has meaning, and Karkata is no exception. If it exists, then it shouldn't be carelessly abandoned or destroyed.
That's great! Wait, you just said life form. You recognize Karkata as a true living being now?
The possibility exists, is all. It's hard to explain Karkata's efforts to repair Abatui. Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Who knows how many commands he installed? Maybe a conflict between all those commands resulted in this sort of behavior. From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. But the possibility exists. I am willing to believe in that.
Aww.
By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on this subject. I'm just letting it hang out here because this place is relatively secluded. But as things stand now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make it my research assistant. At the very least, it can record my experiments. What do you think?
That's a yes. Oh, yay! Carcotta's safe. Hi, buddy. Wait, there's another one. Early something? Early photo. The photo next to Carcotta. Aww, it's a photo of Tighnari and Abatui. Aww. There it is. Aww. Wait, there's more. The photo that was put aside. Who's that? Wait, who's the girl?
When people at the academia included me in a group photo, they would also send me a copy. I have zero interest in group photos, but I also wouldn't just throw them away. I stored them all in a box. After coming back yesterday, I looked through them and found one with Abatui. I gave it to Carcotta, and it seemed happy. That's good enough.
But who is she? Wait, but who's the girl? Wait! I need an explanation. Oh, we have to go find more documents, I think. Okay, alright. Hold on. No.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Oh wait, no, that's the next part. Okay, wait, no. Go to the marked locations to find 3 documents. But wait, it completed the quest. Or do I need to be...
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
There's a whole another part to this that didn't pop out. I don't want to leave the area because he's still here.
When people at the academia included me in a group photo, they would also send me a copy. I have zero interest in group photos, but I also wouldn't just throw them away. I stored them all in a box. After coming back yesterday, I looked through them and found one with Abatui. I gave it to Carcotta, and it seemed happy.
So wait, where do you go find the documents? Do I have to put the time back? Is that what I have to do? Let me put the time back. Let me see if that helps. He's gonna be gone, watch. No, he's still there. So where's the next document? Because it's not... There's supposed to be another part of this and it didn't happen, so I didn't do something. But I don't know what there is, because there's supposed to be... three documents, right? Wait. No, that's Tighnari. Okay. The early photo. And there's nothing else in here that we can find, right? Okay. Genshin? No. Not that. Well, I'm trying to figure it out. That's the domain quest. No, that's the ending. So that is the ending. Which is weird. So wait, who's the girl? Who is that? It's a mystery. We don't know. Actually, wait, hold on. I want to go see something. Where... No. No. That'll get me close enough. How do I go down? I think it's still down. This is technically the library. Ooh, a chest.
That's everything. On to the next.
How do I get into this place? I just need to go into the academia. That's all I need to do. Where is the entrance to the academia? Wait, hold on. Must check. Oh. Regarding the investigation of Zandik, Sir, cause of death, possible murder. Zandik, following the delisting regarding Elazar, but lacking evidence. Records suddenly disappeared, yet, year unknown, Elazar outbreak began. Prior to disappearance, Legend of Varuna, obsessed with. The following content has been thoroughly defaced as completely incomprehensible. Oh. Yeah, Zandik is Dotori. Yes. That's our crazy dude, and we love him. Just put him in the game. Please just put him in the game. Okay, where is the... Why can I not figure out how to get in the academia? I'm not smart enough to get in the academia, y'all. It's probably true. By the way, think if Texas beats Alabama. Like, the outrage. Just the sheer outrage that would occur from Texas beating Alabama. Just saying. And the reason why we're doing this, we're going in, is because it's not her. About your subject. I can't divulge the secrets or the specifics, but it's a viability study for outfitting constructs with a vision. In Spontamod, researcher specializing in the flow of elemental energy. I don't know enough about powering constructs, so I'll need help. That's how academic research works. It's not something that one can just power through alone. If you can be like Rifat, who can do research alone and produces lots of results on top of that, sometimes it's necessary to work together. So she's doing research on outfitting mechanical constructs with a vision and what that would do. So wait, where's our dude? Is he still there? Where's the big machine? It's over here. Where was he? He was up here, I think. No, he's not here anymore. I don't see him anywhere. Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's the Chronicle. Okay, alright. Another mystery. It is a mystery. So that was the Tighnari quest. I hope everybody enjoyed. We'll have to find out who she is. Because I kind of wonder if she's the girl that got murdered. Like, Tighnari knew her. So we'll have to see. Because they all exist in the same timeline, so it's entirely possible. But I think I'm going to end it there. I hope everybody enjoyed it and had fun. So for tomorrow, what we're going to do is we may start this tomorrow because this is the next quest. We also have this that we can do, which is another R&R quest that I accidentally picked up, but we can do it and go through that and see how long that takes. But, you know, it's just fun stuff as we continue to explore Sumeru. So I hope you guys enjoyed and had fun and learned some stuff and maybe have some crazy theories. I don't know, because I have crazy theories, as you constantly hear. But I will be live tomorrow about the same time, 1-ish p.m., provided nothing is going on with my family or anything like that. But follow me on Twitter at Linsmward, LNSWD, to get notified of when I'm going live. If you're interested in professional wrestling, I will be live later tonight over at twitch.tv/WTRlive, where we are going to be watching Keishi's monumentous title win, and we're going to riff it. So everybody tune in, watch that. We'll be playing Fortnite afterwards. So if you want to check that out, please do. You can also check out my YouTube channel, linsmward.rockradioshow.com, or just look for Linsmward on YouTube. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. All my latest content is available for your viewing pleasure, so go check that out. And if you are interested in rolling, the banners have flipped. They are rerun banners. You have Ganyu, Kokomi, and the weapons, and you also have the brand new character Dory, who's your new 4-star. She's Electro Claymore if you're into that kind of thing. You can also roll for Sucrose or Xingqiu if you wish. But if you want to roll, you can use creator code Linsmward in the Genshin Impact Store or the Epic Games Store to get your crystals, to get your premium gems, to get your wishes, to get your characters, because I am a #epic partner. So with that, I will talk to y'all later. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.